are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Welcome on back, everyone, to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 16 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are here to throw hands with the force of nature, Throg and his great big concrete hammer. We, of course, have a couple of bears and a whole bunch of angry lads with pitchforks and guns and bows, so we are here to scare off the trolls or die trying. We actually still do have Mathland's Blessing active, so we actually have 25% extra physical resistance, which will be perfect against everything that is not got magical attacks over there, which is everything except for the two Frost Dragons and the Myriad Famir they have, so this is going to be a very tough battle. Auto-resolve thinks we're going to lose. Let's see if we can't pull off a win here. Our strategy basically is just a checkerboard of arrows, and with the Halberdiers taking up the front line, I think I'm going to push them a little ways further in front. The enemy is definitely going to just try to push through our lines to shut down our missiles, because they absolutely have the mass to do so, so we have to stop that at all costs. Everyone's in guard mode, perfect. Let's get this thing going. Sleds, forward. We need them to try to harass and draw in these Famir. Oh man, here comes the War Mammoth, good grief. Grom, stop that Mammoth. Really? You're gonna shoot at the Marauders and waste shots. That's my favorite. How I wish we had a Ice Witch. Something we definitely need to add into this army as soon as we can. Get fire and Grom. We need to bring down this War Mammoth. Bonk. You missed. You missed. It's the size of a barn and you missed. Alright. That's at least some good damage. As long as the ones that are not our Grom are not hitting. Aren't missing, that is. These guys turned and ready. Drop the speed on this Mammoth here. Alright, arrows are starting to fire away now. Oh, but here comes the two Frost Dragons. See if we can't draw them down into a melee with our sleds. Is that extra speed? Oh, they went for the blast, the icy blast. Fair enough. Prefer that go to our sled than anyone else. Oh, it hit both sleds, though. Let's come back behind the line there, sled lads. Alright, Mammoth has been dealt with. Sveltzy. Get in there, boys. Zargard, you stay back just a little bit. We need our sleds to kind of keep coming through the line. All their Famir are indeed coming through the woods. Oh, great. Lovely. Here they come. Weaken them. More charge bonus. That's one dragon, or one dragon dealt with. Two dragons are dealt with. I'll go ahead and pull in these troops now. War sleds start moving off to the side. We're all going to start hunting down this War Mammoth. Increase that leadership as much as we can. Weltsy, keep firing. Well done, Grom. Let's go ahead and see if we can't deal with... Oh, these guys got caught bad. Oh no. These war sleds are doomed. Bring all the Famir over at the same time there. Come on, boys. Pull away. Cut them down indeed. Get some shots into the Grom. Where's my Patriarch? Give you a little bit more speed. Zargard, get in there. Hearthguard, get in there. Zargard on this side, please bog down these warriors. Oh, the Ice Dragon's back. Awesome. Scare everyone off here. Throg is running for the hills. Alright, Kossar's turn. We've got Famir for days in here. Throg is fleeing for the hills. He's gone. Sleds come back round.
Obey the orthodoxy. So be it. The motherland.
Come on, war sleds. Throg's not coming back, thankfully. Let's get the arrows in. In fact, he's definitely not coming back now. This is the White Warriors get in there. War sleds come in here and save against these Marauder Spears. They tried to get into our back lines, but we did a good job of chasing them off. That was quite the battle there. I'm proud of every one of you Kislevites. Song of Winter Sunlight, or yeah, Winter Sunlight, to give everyone a little bit more, Oh no, here comes the War Mammoth. War sleds come on back to the back line here. I can't believe we did it. We're Grob point blanking right into this mammoth's forehead like it deserves. Glorious work, lads. Even our Kislevite warriors did not get all the way wiped out. We did it. We're gonna hunt down as many of Throg's trollkin as we can here, and I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, we managed to secure a close victory. Throg falls. We don't manage to take down all of his warriors there. A couple of the Thamir managed to run away, so we'll absolutely have to pursue and make sure this army is no more. That is so amazing. We're going to go ahead and go for Solyak Provides to get the replenishment.
Work until you die.
Great Orthodoxy mobilizes against a settlement. Do they really? They actually did. Well done, boys. Starl encampment has also now been taken down by Wolfric, who is actually losing some troops as he goes, which is what we like to see. Ally attacks settlement, awesome. Let me tell you of a tale the last time the Dark Gods invaded the Motherland. That was a fight. They destroyed Prague. Aggressively. He's now a Chaos Breaker, and the Old World's second largest trading port provides safe berthing to pirates and privateers in return for knowledge of foreign martial advances. 10% more range, more armor-piercing damage, and more reload time reduction. So what are we looking at here? 143 range on these guys, 160 on our Sveltsi, 525 on Little Grom. Yes, indeed. The Motherland. Though Kislev stands as one in the eyes of the world, in truth, the Motherland is riddled with sedition. An avaricious boyar gets throat chopped in the night, and now he, all of a sudden, really likes Kislev. What you like to see? We'll go ahead and execute them because they deserve no life. Warbear for Maxim. We'll go ahead and reclaim Stroghoff and get aggressive towards the lair of the Troll King. Getting rid of a Throg in one fell swoop. That's Epidemius and Throg now. I'm sorry, let's say St. Nicholas's mantle.
No higher authority.
It did. Father Nicholas's mantle. A strip from the cloak of Father Nicholas. Supply a sled master who always got through, no matter the weather. Okay, I need Father Nicholas to be a legendary hero. The biggest, bushiest white beard, and I need him to be dual-wielding axes on the back of a sled pulled by 4 bears. Make it happen. Give him Strider. Yeah, Banner of Prague is not nearly as good as this one. Welcome to becoming Father Christmas here, Alexander. Nomad Riding Master. These are all pretty good. But actually, I'm going to go ahead and salvage a few of you all. Vodka Distiller for 1 extra. Actually, we probably didn't need that. What did we lose? The Lichbone Pendant, maybe? Nah, you're fine. You've got a decent set of ancillaries. As for your skill points, we have 81 up near the gold. Oh, we do for our Kossars. We can go for Skirmisher Traditions. That would be great. Melee attack, ammunition, and missile resist for them. And then stand your ground just for the extra melee defense buff.
Kislev's chosen.
More replenishment here, and then we also need to definitely wipe out chaos in the area.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
Alright, unmatch the Oblasts for 5 additional Elite Ice Guard and 15% more weapon strength for them. Then we'll start working on the Golden Aegis. Start upgrading the Golden Knight herself. Kislev unite. Indeed. So do I want to have Mirka rolling with, or do we have her come on? Let's have her come on over and defend the north here from Volkstrad. So, back over to Prague. Alexander can kind of handle this. We'll move up into the lair of the Troll King. Kevin, you're definitely going to go after Wolric here at the Winter Pyre itself.
I am a god, not a slave.
Oh, lucky for you. You got your garrison all replenished. And he recruited in a couple of ROR. What are you rolling with in terms of your armor? Oh, can't see like that, I guess. Serpentine tail, the foreboding ignition, so he still has kind of the original body. That's why the armor is so incredibly low here. He's not a spellcaster, which is what I would say is a terrible idea if you're playing the Demons of Chaos. You want to make him a spellcaster in some way. Not utilizing your Winds of Magic when you have access to it is big dumb.
For the motherland.
Ulrich, we can take you out with a auto-resolve. But this other army, here, before I do, let's see how close they are. They've already defeated you a couple times. He could make it back in March stance. So if they used Orxus to attack us, Kerr might be able to come on in. We'll auto-resolve it. Lose quite a few. And then I'm going to go ahead and just occupy. Let's see if they're able to pull some super shenanigans to take down Kevin. Regardless, we are now a Slayer of the God Slayer for Kevin as well, giving us less attrition from all attrition. Which again, here, dealing with a Crusade against Chaos, I'm here for no attrition walking around in the wastes. Because even if you wipe out the corruption fully in some of the area up here in the north, you still take attrition. Because the area is rife with chaos.
Noble of the Oblast.
Alright, Gale, what are we going to give to you? You have been the MVP for this squad here. Let's go for that next point into Blizzard. More damage than the Hawks of Mishka. Where we're just dropping the Hawks of Mishka down really to drop the leadership on demons. Corruption and Impassion for Arcady. Alright, Kevin, we trusted you.
Stand ready.
You've got the Oath Brothers of Tor and the Wolf Hearts, even if there's only 28 of them. There's only 28 of them left. Oh, good. Gerald and Zamna will work together. Katarin. Destroyed.
Yes.
Pyrrhic victory, you say? You haven't seen Katarin's army in work, have you? Let's get them. Alright, so to take down Jarrell the Packmaster, or Gerald. I don't know, your name is either Gerald or Jarrell. You don't have the double R though, so I'm still going to call you Jarrell. It sounds cooler. As far as the Akaz, whole bunch of Hobgoblin Akazaz. They had a couple of Red Bulls of the should, so I mean they've got some scary, right? What we'll do is we'll put all of our Ice Guard here. Roll down a couple of times to get them in a little bit smaller group like we do. And then we'll go ahead and go for our Zargard and Armored Kossar gun line. So in this one we grab all of our Armored Kossars, control down until they are in good squares. Drag them over as far as we can. We'll have to drag them over further in the actual battle. Then push our Zargard slightly ahead of them. Perfect, and we've got all of our Griffin Legion, which I'm going to just kind of spread out over here. Enemy's going to know that the Griffin Legion's on the way. There's nothing they're going to be able to do about it. And we want to use our Grom to deal with these Horse Masters first. I'm actually going to put the Grom up front. Because if our Grom takes damage, I'm really not concerned at all. Katarin on your battle sled, run in to cause all the issues. We will have the Snow Leopard up top to make sure to rush in on anyone who is fleeing, or for a nice assassin attack on their lord. Katie, you defend the artillery with your life, and then we'll have our DoorDash crew ready to deliver some fresh left lead. Free of charge. And if we don't get there in 30 minutes, it is double free. Let's go ahead and do the artillery on their own. You, Mochi, get to go with the main crew, and then our cav and sleds. Let's do the thing. Katarin, forward. She starts zooming at the speed of light, and I love it. The Wayfinder, or is it yes, the Wayfinder banner is my favorite banner by far. Alright, let's see what you guys got. We're gonna use Grom to try to hunt a couple of these Marauder Horse Masters. Are they all gonna fall back to the archers? It's not going to save you, I'm so sorry to say.
Repositioning.
Oh yeah, here come the Grom cannonballs, taking out a huge chunk of these horse masters.
It is my path.
Just skate our happy self away, dodging everything there.
Follow the breeze.
Alright, go ahead and charge these horse masters down. Give yourself that Ursu's Claw. Or are they gonna run? You big cowards. Just let the Golden Knight take you out. Most people would. The Katarin blast through their front line here. What are you gonna do? Get in her way? False. Might of Ursun. And let the heavy war sled start skating on around now. Summonable cat. She's caught them, but the unfortunate thing is her icy ability is now worn off. Get in there and help, because she can take lots of free damage from those clowns. War sleds, they just don't care. They care all of zero about these guys here. Hobgoblin Akazals arrive in 7 seconds. They also have some spicy boys, so it could get dangerous. Yeah, good grief. Horse masters just running around like chickens. Go ahead and run them down their sleds. Katarin, give them one last charge through. We'll drop the Death Frost on this poor guy as we zoom away. Go ahead and separate the sleds, that way they're actually able to fire. Everything about this is making me frown. Griffin Legion, destroy. Look at Katarin having an absolute field day. Alright, here come the rest of the Chaos Dwarves. Katarin, go ahead and let's move up frontier, catch them as they're coming on across. Grom's gonna start taking these guys out of the sky, which is gonna be great. Alright, they're moving over towards the edge of the map. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just have you guys start advancing. Infantry, move up. Katarin just gonna stay on this side. Let's keep moving though. Heavy sleds. The Griffin Legion have arrived. There we go. That's how you deal with some horse masters. Perfect. Have this group turn around. Got the Red Bull. Red Bull just doesn't have enough health to survive coming across the field after our boys like that. Death Frost here. Go ahead and draw them towards our line so we can get shot to pieces. Thank you, little Grom. Start blasting apart this mage and these Bull Centaur renders for me. Alright, those horse masters are gone, and bring everyone else back. Mochi, actually, you make sure they're gone. Everyone else, come on down. Katarin just being as disrespectful as possible. We got some fireballs flying towards us now. Who's that going after? This group of axes. Oh no, into our... Alright. Our lack of units is really what they're thinking is going to take us down here. Anushka's Fingerbone. Oh, they've got the metal spells, you absolute... Yeah, that's going to be an issue. We didn't need to overcast that there. Get both of them firing on the same unit. Yeah, metal spells are a thing. Oh, come on now. Get in there. This is the Tzarina getting taken out by spells. Yeah, they're just sitting on either side of us and blasting fireballs at us. This is one of the weakest strategies I've ever seen. Good for you there. Why can't I give the attack order? There we go. More metal spells. Those heavy sleds getting wiped out. Really. They were able to recover their leadership. Yeah, I don't know. That makes sense for sure. Good news is the spicy danger noodles made it all of nowhere into the battle. There's the flame and shadow. Death Frost on this lord here. Yeah, sleds got annihilated. Really? Alright, so now the Tarot just charged right through our front line, turned everyone around. Everyone, you guys gotta switch back towards the other side, otherwise you're gonna take all the free damage. Slow this front line down here. annihilate these blunderbusses. Why haven't the Griffin Legion won up here yet? That should be an easy battle for them. Rub those Dwarf Warriors down. Come on back to the back line. Sit back and fire from distance. Move up, start blasting these archers. As soon as the sleds arrive, these archers are very doomed. Alright, the Turok's gone. Perfect. Katarin, move on up. Let's Death Frost this lord here. Why are you ladies advancing? Oh, no, it's not lady. That's the pistols. Still not sure exactly why they're advancing, but they want to. Lances, go ahead and charge down this hill. That gets rid of a fair bit of their hobgoblin archers. Just keep those lances charging. For Kislev's honor. How do you still have more of these flame and shadow abilities? I'm impressed. Death Frost into Rooks, get all of the maidens switching over to this Taurus. One of the worst ideas I've ever seen. Charging through there, boys. Sleds, you go ahead and turn around. I guess they got just too many archers in the way. I don't know. Stop them for a moment. You come on through, smash into the guys that the Zargard are fighting. There it is. They tried to get us with a mixture of goofy army abilities and the quantity. Did not work. That lord is so lucky he's alive. Wing lances come on through. You don't need all of you hitting the same unit. Death Frost, this lord with absolute zero leadership. Alright. Warriors fell in droves there. Oh, they got one more Shadow Flames in Shadow? That's awesome. He was fleeing and he somehow managed to cast it. Alright, one of the cheesiest battles I've ever fought against the Chaos Dwarves. We managed to come out of there without losing too many. Even with all the metal spells and all of the... I think they had 4 or 5 flames in Shadow they got to throw at us. Awesome. Want to run down as many of them as we can? I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, we come out of the battle like that with only 186 fallen, and even if I was a little bit salty during, that salt has been washed away immediately after coming on here to the post-battle screen. Glorious work, lads. That is I mean, it's not a good army defeated, but it's a couple of heroes wiped out, and the Bolsundar Turok. That's probably why they had so many there. Each one of these heroes, I believe, has access to one, as well as both lords, so there was just fire raining down the entire time there. We are going to go ahead and Solyak provides.
They will serve the motherland.
Will indeed. And then we shall come in and claim the Temple of Heimkel.
Tzarina Katarin.
Push them back a little bit further.
Victory!
Archaon's guys are going to come on in now. Ooh, that's so much gold. We'll go ahead and leave Occupy though.
What we need.
Ooh, another Nicholas, Father Nicholas's mantle. What do you need to do to gain this? Because we haven't been getting them until now. Either way, I'm not going to complain. Archaon's likely going to burn down Yejich. And that is just fine. What is Archaon rolling with?
Absolutely not.
Scariest thing here being these 2 Dragon Ogres.
Ice Witch.
Which we have plenty of things to do with that. Here at Prague, we can grab the Citadel thereof. Not going to be getting us any more gold. Unlike the Silent Grove, which would give us Hag Witches, which Lore of Hags is by far my favorite lore of magic that Kislev has access to. It is so incredibly good. Alright, we'll go ahead and also snag the Grand Slalis for the Elemental Bears. The final upgrade to our armies here. Olfenburg. Well, I'd love to take you up to a city. We can't yet at Erengrad, and I guess Prague is also a few... Well, it's quite a few growth points away. So maybe at Prague, we shall grab not the Orthodoxy Chapel, but at least the Watch Garrison.
Goya,
Knogov we have just claimed back here in Alexandrinov. We can also snag in the Ijevsky's Citadel. And the walls, because we definitely need to keep that defended. We afford anything at Von Rauken. We could get the better farms. And the chapel we really don't need now. So the chapels we were mostly throwing in to beat the breaks off of Kostaltyn in the border race. Go ahead and upgrade the Watch Garrison here in Erengrad, just so all three of our big cities are pretty well handle themselves without having to worry about recruiting in a new lord. Heaven's our main worry here. Alright, back to Erengrad, where we shall grab the Arabian Fire, giving us flaming attacks for Little Grom and more ammunition for all of our gunpowder, sleds, and artillery too. There's only one decision to be made here. The River Linsk, we have the Hunt. We are going to endorse cavalry, because I believe that, I should have looked, but cavalry should also count for chariots. We'll see. If not, we get punished a little bit, but it'll be alright. Here we get both the War Sled variants and the Little Grom. Then Frostholm 3 drops upkeep for those by 15%. Which means many more Little Grom, even though in lore I think they only have 7 left. We are not going to be limited to 7 because our manufactory is strong. Let's go Vest of the Court here, and then probably a skilled craftsman, honestly. Making the Griffin Legion stronger. They get 12% more speed. See, that's Griffin Legion, Dervishes, and Winged Lances, and I'm not using anything but the Griffin Legion. So we'll go for skilled craftsman, because we're using more Grom and sleds.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Making them faster, giving them more charge bonuses is fantastic. Melee attack when attacking. Let's grab the Golden Aegis. Taller than many men, armed and armored to the teeth and beyond. Golden Knight is a beacon of courage on the battlefield and an example to all Kislevites and the bane of their foes. And again, I wouldn't even mind having her pop added to the game too. We get the Golden Knight, Junior and Senior. Definitely wouldn't make Kislev overpowered, not at all. He, instead of being on foot, can have his own war sled. There we go. Let's go. Let's do Soothsaying to make his leadership aura size as large as possible. And then we'll go ahead and snag Fervor for maximum damage, because he's got some good stats, kind of. We want to make sure when he hits, it feels like more than a armor-piercing tickle.
Praise be to the blizzard.
Praise be to the blizzard. I'm upgrading and fixing none of those, but what I will do is go for the Iron Mine here for 2% upkeep reduction for all of our armies.
The motherland's children are over.
We have the walls here. We should hopefully be able to hold against Wolfric, especially if he's lost as many units as he has, so... And we'll see, won't we? Troll Country. Let's go for Awaken the Land. We need that money. And we shall also awaken the land here. No, we'll go for Trolls. Purge the Steppes to help out with the unruly Northmen. And as expected, Yechich is now attacked. So we shall lose this battle. We have all of these are just decoys again. Decoys filled with straw.
My power is absolute.
He burned it exactly like I was expecting to, which does work out for me. Because it can allow, well, we do want to we have to resettle them eventually, because just burned settlements cause undivided corruption. You know not true power, I can show you the real thing. Now, brother, I already showed you real power. It's 500 to 600 shots of Streltsy ammunition, point blank. The unthinkable has occurred. We have uncovered a chaos cult in the very heart of the motherland. The blasphemers were summarily executed, hopefully publicly, but we must take drastic action to prevent such an infection occurring again. So dogma or rationality. Let's get our relations up with Empire Kislev and the Southern Realms. It's still strange to me that they separate Tulea, Estalia, Estonia. Maybe not Estonia. I may be adding a national. But Tulea and Estalia, at least, it's interesting they're adding them and the border princes too into that one. It's kind of interesting to me. Because they are all still counting as Empire for now.
Commander
They
of the
didn't attack
soldiery.
Kevin. They're going to go ahead and threaten the Monolith of Flesh, which I am entirely unconcerned with. Wolfrick's going to build up some more troops through Global, which, fair enough, I guess. What we want to do is remove Krokadrak from their
Hear my command. Move
repertoire
out!
of options here. We're going to have to take a little bit of attrition, or at least not
Follow me
replenish
into the
ourselves.
wild.
That way we can make sure we hit Krokadrak here next turn. Alright, Tzarina Katarin. They've got... Oh, here comes Karen, lovely. He comes to speak to our manager with a bunch of our regiments of renown. The elite type, too. The longer we leave Archaon, the more RORs we have to deal with. Really want to come after Kardak Vlag, too.
Will of the blizzard.
Ambush won't work.
If the frost
Let's bring you
passes.
into Volksgrad. We need to try to catch this army sprinting in. Problem is, they can't move very far, can they?
Mistress of Ice.
What can we do with Katarin?
I think not.
None shall question
Let's come on over to the Frozen Landing. I mean, these settlements here are just going to keep trading hands. It's just how this is going to work. We have to use the settlements well to lure our enemies towards us here. I'll go ahead and repair the building here at Volksgrad, but it's not going to be there for long. Time to get for another invocation active. I think we just keep Urston up for the attrition for anyone inside of our territory. Looks like the Empire has secured their territory and can now start crusading abroad, which is amazing to see. So he's going to start taking out Wolfric left and right here. We've held the line for just long enough. Alexander.
No higher.
The Lair of the Troll King, where we finish off Throg. He was a smart, big smart troll, but didn't save him in the end. And we shall just go ahead and occupy the lair.
For me.
Lovely. That's Wintertooth gone. Our enemies start to dwindle. So Krokadrak shall fall to us next turn. Then we have Kevin and Alexander to move up and start pushing out the rest of Chaos. Slowly and methodically.
Champion of Kislev.
Things will get spicy if good old
symbol
Wolfric
of
here is
my
able to pull in
power.
some dangerous enough RORs. We might not be able to hold the line
Lord of all. Bow.
at the Forbidden Citadel or whatever the settlement up there is called. Alright, Alexander, we're going to go ahead and give you Scald Veteran.
Boyar of
Maxim will
Kislev.
have Cleanse Corruption, and we definitely need to get the Ice Witch up here to join them. We recruit Ice Witches anywhere we want. And she comes in at rank 7 here. But at Kislev proper, rank 7. And that works for me. What about up here? Rank 4, so she does need to be recruited in Erengrad. So welcome Ursula. Do we have multiple? No, we've got Ursula and Mishka. Go ahead and recruit both.
Maiden of the Frost.
Maiden of the Frosts.
Frost Maiden. Frozen
Let's go
Glory.
boost income while we're here. Scouting, and we can start working on their magic tree. Frost Shield is such a good ability.
Winter
So income, scouting, Ice Maiden's Kiss, and Frost Shield. And then we'll equip them up with some weapons and ancillaries. Because you both get a potion of foolhardiness. Lucky you. A Hedge Wizard. And a Vodka Distiller.
Wintertide's Child.
Alright, Mishka, we'll go ahead and give you only, I guess, the one. But as far as your items go, yours are also not going to be nearly as useful. But you at least get 2. Awesome stuff. And we'll just bring...
Winter's Call.
Mishka, what do you have? You are a Ranger, a Glacial Blaster, and a Martial Magician, and then
I control the
Ice Guard
frost.
Bows, Ice Charioteer for sleds, and then the Eldritch Defender. She might be better added in with Katarin.
Which to be?
Yeah, so Mishka, you're gonna come on up here and join Alexander.
Foolhardy.
No, you're fine. Then Ursula
I
might
am
be able to join up
Kislev's
with...
daughter.
Kevin, you already have an ice switch?
Chosen
You do, you've got
Tzarina.
Glacial Gale. Ursula, you come up here and join up, maybe with Mirka. Alright, sweet. That's about everything we get to for this turn. We'll end and see what Archaon chooses to do. Likely going to run towards Rocket. He's going to go away from Tzarina Katarina.
All the motherland stands behind me. You have no...
Did I finally force him into peace? Oh, I did. Perfect. This is exactly what we want. The Chaos Dwarves will come after us again. Absolutely. But snagging peace, for now, is going to be so useful. So 950 out of them. Alright, Worldwalkers come on into the Forbidden Citadel. He does try to pull in some ROR, but unfortunately for him, Auto Resolve's on our side, and we get to just take the gold. 8,000, love to see it. Archaon, he was trying to ambush. I don't think Mirka can take him in a one-on-one. Her army is just, it's fine, it's just not the most fine.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Although I've been now caught where I can't get back to defend, which I don't really like. At least I can't defend and settle the frozen landing. What we'll do is we'll come up this direction, not any kind of march stance or anything like that. We've got full magics. We'll just stand here and stare at Archaon. Kevin can take down Krokadrok with a quick, simple auto-resolve. Oh yeah, no problem.
Time to die.
Poor blue horrors would get annihilated.
Do not close the pleasure hives.
We're burning the pleasure hives. I like that's what they're worried about. They're not worried about us coming in here and butchering the demons, because that's exactly what the patriarchs get to. Don't close the pleasure hives, no. All right, there, demons, get your priorities straight. Where shall we go after work on Tuesday? Better walls here in the Forbidden Citadel. We'll let them destroy whatever that is over there. Yeah, no, the combination of...
The Orthodoxy.
He's like the grumpiest Pokemon there ever was.
The Great Orthodoxy.
Trying to tell you to go somewhere. You should attack the Grayling Moot next. You're in charge of dealing with the Norskins. I have all of this to worry about.
They are one people.
Alright, sweet. We actually have enough gold also to go for another Frost Maiden here, which I'm going to immediately. I think that gets rid of the rest of our cash for everything else, though. Actually don't need the 2 additional controls, so I'm going to go ahead and tear the chapel out, which is going to make the Orthodoxy quite upset. And then... yeah, the gold we get... I'll up to next year. I think we're going to go ahead and start finding a way to buff up all these small areas and get a bunch of farms in. Give the people of Kislev their land back.
The right to rule.
Oh, yes, Alexander, I forget about you too. So what we shall do with your army... we're going to leave Shocktrock in here, as weird as that might sound. We are going to aggressively come through
Kislev's chosen.
after the Kerr the Conqueror army.
Prepare your master's chambers.
Later the Troll King, we'll just kind of come on in, and to be disrespectful to the Troll King, we'll pop in a farm. You shall farm your lands, Frog.
Embrace this welcome call, Kislevites.
And Mirka hasn't been moved.
Sister of Ice.
She's got an unfortunate job staring down the barrel of an Archaon. Granted, she has city walls, so I don't think we have a good opportunity to be alright there.
The ice.
I know she hasn't been moved.
The
Relax.
Snowbringer.
Blizzards embrace.
Mishka, I thought I told you to come on up here and join Alexander. Let's get moving.
Gliding forth.
He zooms
Shooter
along, and we'll go ahead and have
ice.
you come over. Try to start assassinating some of these guys here
An exquisite
when we have the cash to do so.
destination.
Ignore the damaged buildings and see about any kind of new deals. Oh, yes, we can with the Western Provinces.
Lord of the Jade Swan gladly receives you.
Thank you, Uncle
You
Zhao.
bargain well.
Bargain. Hell, he's alive. And also Elspeth.
The dead are thick about you. Welcome.
Welcome yourself, Death Gypsy.
This will strengthen.
This will strengthen the Empire. Well, I do love Elspeth. I'm not the biggest fan of the model they gave her. She kind of just looks like a dark Harlequin, which doesn't really seem to fit her her character at all. Building upgrades available. Go ahead and ignore those. And the turn. Oh look, you attack the model of the flesh. Still again filled with nothing but decoys. Aha, fool. Right, Monolith of Flesh was lost. Look at Archaon running into our territory because he's too much of a chicken to fight. That's great.
This is not for the Ever-Chosen.
Yeah, I bet it's not. Running also isn't for the Ever-Chosen, I can't lie to you. So it's choose to hunt down Karen or catch the Ever-Chosen.
The gods deny
What a decision. He's not doing anything. I'm gonna go ahead and stop his reinforcements. He thought I'd go after the Ever-Chosen. Incorrect. Hello there, Karen. Goodbye there, Karen. Oh, good grief.
To the mines with them.
Yeah, we're sending them to the mines because that was a ton of attrition.
One land.
We should colonize and allow us to replenish. Nafjazi sees life once more. I feel like if we catch him in an ambush, he is getting throat chopped. Otherwise, we are getting throat chopped. But let's see.
Seeking.
We're gonna try it.
The blizzard.
At 70% chance to succeed. If he somehow manages to sneak by here and hit Volksgott, I'm gonna be pretty impressed. Prague, there's absolutely no way he can take the defenders of Prague. The Temple of Ursun drops upkeep for Elemental Bear and Warbear Riders. We actually have a couple of these guys. Give us some more fur bundles for trade, too. We could also upgrade it Zoyshink, which I think I'm going to do. And then here at the Forbidden Citadel, we can get that max upgraded Iron Smelter for 3% upkeep production for all of our armies.
This is my right.
I'm going to go ahead and drop into that ambush. Come next to...
This land is mine.
Stay kind of away from Red Olgor, otherwise he's going to give us away.
Excellent.
Excellent. I'm going to draw this already over here back towards us. And then Kevin, you are going to be in charge of claiming Eoktraken.
Fight for Mother Kislev!
There's a very small red arrow there, so we're not going to be able to reach them from Krakatrok, sadly.
Drużyna stand ready.
I'll have to stand just outside. Okay, well, we will go for the channeling stance.
Orson, bring us strength.
Storm Summoner.
Storm Summoner. Go for a Tempest Witch this time. Here at Prague. Orthodoxy Cathedral. The Cathedral gives us 8 additional control. I mean, I don't see why not.
Mistress of Ice.
Tzarina Katarin, we'll go ahead and snag you. I haven't seen you miscast this entire time. So let's go ahead and grab the point into Frostblades and Crystal Sanctuary. That way I have all of the spells I'd like maxed out for her, and then we'll finish off her Soldier's abilities.
Kislev endures.
Common ground, common enemies. Cool down to Ursun's Claw, Golden Wall, and the Chosen Successor. Let's go for the Blood of Leysa. Nariska is the daughter of the previous Golden Knight, whose valorous blood clearly flows through her veins and guides her noble actions against the Motherland's foes. Oh, so he just like sits in the sky, kind of like Obi-Wan and Empire. Ooh.
Born to rule.
Chop that Chaos Warrior in half, Luke. Fervor. And we skip through the rest of these. I'll go ahead and give it one more in-turn here for today's episode. Let's see if the Ever-Chosen falls for it, if we can take him out real quick. Come on.
It is Winter's request. Frozen glory.
Oh, he failed to spot our ambush. Even though it would be a Pyrrhic victory, oh, we're gonna... Really? Alright, Archaon, you're gonna make us fight you, are ya? Who would lose all these warriors and the things in the woods? Actually, you know what?
Winter
I'm okay with that.
fights with us today.
Normally I wouldn't be, but we will here. I'll go ahead and take the gold as well, that way.
Is not
Wait 10 turns, we've got more of those guys. Alright, face off once more. And Krog's farmers need to put their corn and their cows far away from one another. Allow farming to continue. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna go for this armor of meteoric iron. Look at that. 10 armor, 10 ward save. Fine. There's the Doomslayer from Merca. It's Step Shepherd. Oh, what are you doing there, Step Shepherd? And Merca, you shall come back to Prague to rearm.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Plus, we now, and not in Prague, but yeah, no, in Prague, we can get the Things in the Woods, just the base level ones, which, while not nearly as powerful as the ones that Astonkia has access to, we can still really make use of these guys. And I want a witch to have some horrifying things in the woods. That's just perfect. Oh, also we get ourselves an actual hag witch, which again, oh, we can have 10 patriarchs? I have to flood the world with heroes. Yep, it's Lore of Hags all the way. We go ahead and grab her, the Weapon Master Ursula. Looks like me when I wake up in the morning.
Hag witch.
Welcome, hag witch. Wound Festergax. Oh, maybe she can get him, but maybe not. We'll go ahead and have her bring the Protective Charms in with Merca. I also want a hag witch with Katarin. To show kind of a an alliance between Kislev and the land, the motherland itself. Do we need the Imperial Embassy for anything? Yes, we do. We can take down the Warhost of the Apocalypse, the World Walkers. Those are quite a ways apart. We need to build up that Imperial Embassy. Let's do that later. I'm not keen on doing that right now. Go ahead and upgrade Wolfenburg finally, and I'll go ahead and also check in the market square here too. Eventually it'll start getting us more income from all of our markets. Mishka, keep on moving.
The motherland.
Alexander. Let's come past the altar of spawns here. And here at Kevin, oh, look at Pav. Goodbye, Pav. Well, that's gonna be all the time I have got for today. I have been Space Was a Total War. You all have enjoyed today's Ice Court campaign. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Zone, and I will see you all in the next one.